Welcome to our It's Electra series.
In this series, we're going to share with you gear based on and inspired by the Electra distortion circuit.
Join us on this journey where we get the most tone out of the least circuit. Today, we're going to be looking at another module. Since this series started, I have advanced in age. I'm 55 now. My ears ring, can't see. Everything's a little fuzzy to me. So I'm not even sure what we're going to look at tonight. I'm not really sure. You're going to have to help me out.
Yes, and it is a fuzz module.
Okay, so that's okay. Good to know.
But before we get into that, I would like to say we would love for you to help us grow this channel. And the way you can do that is by clicking that subscribe button, because that helps us keep getting all this cool stuff in. All right, there's the plug.
Right. Just right up front, because it's been said we do some long videos. Right. I meander in my advanced age of talking, and
we're trying something new.
Yeah.
All right, so instead of putting it 22 minutes in the video where you'll never see it, we put it up front. That said, yeah, we're talking about a fuzz module here. This is a Super Fuzz by RFO Electronics. Jeff Maccaglia sent us this. He's making them. He's making some different boxes. We had his Elmo box module. We had he sent us an electric distortion module that he made. 3D prints the boxes, puts them together. It's really cool that you can still get some new modules for an old system.
Outside the original 12 and still put in this old school guitar.
Right. So what is unique about this, if you look at the module, the fuzz module that came with the guitar, you plug it in, you flip a switch, you have one parameter. Here we have 3 different parameters. Well, 4, because you have the knob that's on the guitar, and then you have 3 internal bias pots, trim pots. So what we thought we would do is let Pat play, flip it on, hear it the way it is, and then we'll pass the guitar back and forth a little bit. I'm going to tweak some of those trim pots, and we'll see how they affect it, and we'll tell you what they are when we get to it.
So the MPC guitar, I think on the bridge, through the Tyler. I like a little saccharin, a little sweetener, a little MXR carbon copy. Here we go.
It wants to go.
It does want to go. And we've commented on this particular guitar, right? Like the guys that built these modules, there's other MPC guitars, there's other pickups. This one we think is a little hot, a little darker. So it's cool that this one has some parameters, because this might have been set up for another MPC guitar that maybe had different pickups.
And I'm not sure that the pickup, not to contradict you, but I'm not sure that the pickup line is different. But I gotta feel like they're not all gonna be the same. Like you can't 2 pickups.
Right.
They were hand winding some of those, I think.
Someone got in a conversation and was like, oh, shoot.
It had a little too many winds. No, Tom Presley talked about the type of pickups they are. They're hot. We find the ones in this guitar to be a little dark. And I'm not sure that's the case in every MPC. So let's jump into the back. Let me take a peek in the back. I got a little screwdriver here.
Dr. Beard.
And let's turn some trim pots and see.
Do we want to hold that under there for a second? Or?
No, it's not in the one.
He'll show it on.
So there's a level, a tone, and a bias here. Let's start with the tone. Ooh, I feel like remember that game Operation when you were a kid? I'm gonna turn.
Careful, your hair might stand up like mine.
I just cranked the tone.
But we're not sure which way, right? Or you know?
Well, I'm guessing that I cranked it way up.
Okay.
But we'll find out in a second.
Oh, he gives it back to me so I can kill somebody.
A little brighter?
Yeah, definitely. I would say more usable.
Just for
Too many knobs to switch. I left the volume on.
fun, I'm going to roll completely the other way.
All right.
So now it should be really, I'm guessing, dark.
Quick, someone throw a blanket over the Tyler. Can you hear the sustain?
I'm not minding that.
No, it got real sputtery when I tried to play a chord.
What do you, did you like it? You want it higher or lower?
Well, you went
closer to where it was before, or
kind of where it was when you passed it back to me the first time.
Okay, so we'll turn it.
Which I'm assuming where it originally was somewhere in betwixt.
Right, so I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit off the top.
Okay.
Now we have a bias knob, and I'm not sure this is meant to be. I forget what Jeff said, but I'm not sure it's meant to be. I just wide open the bias knob.
Okay.
So we'll see what that does. I'm not sure it's meant to be all the way up there.
Is that where
he
it was,
said there's like a range in the knob that if you go past a certain one of the knobs, I felt like if you went past it, it's not going to be.
Is that where it was, or you changed it?
No, I turned it up. Yeah,
Okay,
I turned
so
the
it's
bias
wide
up.
open.
Yeah.
Into the great wide open. All right.
Okay.
There you go.
Too much bias. So we're going to want to
It's like a doting grandmother.
bring that down. Just out of curiosity.
This may be where you get electrocuted.
I feel like that's where it was.
Probably.
So I'm going to take it lower. Let's go all the way down.
Isn't that where we were when we lost all output?
No, we were at the top.
Oh, okay. I had it backwards, as usual. Okay.
Yeah, it gets a little more sputtery, maybe. So I'm just gonna pull it up a little bit off all the way back. It wants to go. Flip the switch if you stop playing.
Yeah, we'll flip the switch and turn the volume down.
So there's one other thing in here is a level.
Okay.
And that's pinned. So we can pull that back. I don't think it would make any sense to pull it all the way back, right? So what if we pulled it like halfway back?
I'll take your word for it, Doctor.
I guess I'm not sure, and Jeff, I apologize. I guess I'm not sure what that knob on the front of the guitar is doing.
Because we have it wide open, right?
Right, if you have level, I just took level back to wide open.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have level wide open, and
You'd be sending the maximum amount of signal.
right, but then when I just rolled this back, I felt like it got a little sputtery, right?
I don't know.
So
comes close to cleaning up a little bit.
Yeah.
Which
you would think we're rolling the level back, but I wonder if it's almost like a gain knob, but then we rolled the bias knob back. We're going to play with it, see what you think.
I think I know less. Oh. All right, so everything wide open. I don't know what we're going to play. Yeah, it gets, like, when you wind it all the way up, you get those overtones. Not quite octaves, per se, but it gets very overtonish.
And then we roll back. I almost like it with that knob roll back a little bit.
I did, too. There's a little more clarity, probably a little more practicality. Even when I was trying to play some riff kind of hook thing.
Let me see that one more time.
Yeah.
One more time before we wrap this one up. I think I rolled the bias all the way down, right?
You did something that made it all go bye-bye.
Well, that's when I rolled it all the way up.
All the way up.
So I just want to...
Too many knobs. Yeah. Knob switches.
Still wants to go a little bit, but I really like it right there.
Yeah, I agree.
And I've rolled that down a little bit, got the bias right where I wanted it, and then kind of rolled that off a little bit. So between those two knobs, really versatile.
Right.
So if you have an MPC electric guitar and you're a fuzz fan, and you want one that you can kind of dial in a little bit more,
you've got some options.
Yeah. Reach out to Jeff over at RFO Electronics because that's really cool. Anything to add?
No, I mean, it's interesting because, again, not fully understanding fuzz, just showing my ignorance here, but showing it that with just those three parameters, you can really change it.
We didn't then go back to the tone or go back to the...
Right. Yeah, it's almost like an endless combination at that point.
Mm-hmm. I almost wonder if we pulled the level back a little bit, maybe we could get that, because I feel like where I just had it when I had the knob on the guitar roll back, it still wanted to go and squeal when you took your hands off, but not as bad as it was.
Right.
And so, and I liked the tone of it too. Like it had that kind of, yeah. So cool stuff from Jeff. You know, I mean, we don't push things because, yeah, here it is and check it out. But he's doing cool stuff. Like if you have an MPC guitar and you don't have the money to go to eBay and spend $300-$400 to buy an old module that might work.
Right. True.
You know, Jeff's doing some really cool stuff, and I think he's going to have some other modules in the future. So definitely check in and support what he's doing. Anything to add? Are we good?
No, I'm just trying to think about what I'm going to play.
All right. Thanks again to anybody who took the time to hit the subscribe button, click the notification bell. Likes or comments. Anytime you interact with the show, it really helps us out. That's why we get to keep doing this, and we really appreciate that. Check out the website. Been saying we put some pedals, some of the things that we're moving out up there. You can reach out. All the series stuff for the series is out there. You can see all the modules we've done in one place on the website, so check that out. And I think with that,
I'm PJ on behalf of the Beard, reminding you, no matter what you hear, you never have too much gear. I was looking at your shirt. We need to add a module somewhere. Have a shirt of modules. He's an SOS. Somebody save us.